Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Yacht Crafter. My name's Julie and today I have a whip and chat for you guys. So this is my Sunday catch up with you all and what I've been up to, what I've been crafting. So yeah, that is going to be today's video. So first of all, I'm going to talk a little bit about the project that I'm working on. So this is a kit from One Day Saving that they sent me for review. It's a special drill, 30 by 40, and the price at the time that I bought it was £5.95. So yeah, Ladybug Crystal is what I've called it. And if you would like to have a look at One Day Saving, I do have a 5% discount code and it's Yorkshire 05 off. So I will try to remember to put the code in the description box below. Just simply copy and paste it because it is character sensitive, I believe is the term for it. Yeah, so yeah, it's character sensitive, so I will try and link the code down below for you guys. So for 5% off if you'd like to go and have a look and if there's anything you see. So I am starting with symbol number 10. So what have I been up to? So Monday I woke up at about 9:30. So had my coffee, did a little bit of washing up that needed doing. There was some washing to check. Mark had already had a load on and pegged it out, and so I went out to check to see if any of it was dry and to turn some of the thicker items like tracky bottoms and sort out the waistband, and I like to rotate the towels because of the thicker edges. So yeah, I went out and did that, and then I got into stitching. So I was stitching on Ocean Pearl. So I've been working on that quite a bit lately because I want to try and finish part 1 before we get part 2 tomorrow, I believe, the 1st. So yeah, tomorrow we get drop 2, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get it done. Because today I am starting another new project. So I'm going to be starting a long dog sampler, and it's called Crossword, and it basically looks like a crossword that you get, you know, in the magazines, and you can get the crossword books, and so yeah, it just looks like that with all the blocks, and the words are already filled in. So there's like family and love and words like that in the pattern. So yeah, looks like a crossword. So I'm going to be starting that one later today, so I don't think I will be able to get back to Ocean Pearl. But yeah, so anyway, so yeah, I was stitching on Ocean Pearl Monday morning before lunch. So for lunch we had sausage rolls. They were the half cooked ones that we got at the freezer shop. Excuse me, the half cooked ones that we got at the freezer shop. So yeah, you just put them in the oven just to finish off and to crisp up the pastry. So sorry, just having a drink. So yeah, we had sausage rolls for lunch, and then in the afternoon I went and checked the washing again, and yeah, most of it had dried. I think there was just a couple of hoodies and some tracksuit bottoms that I said, like the waistband and cuffs on the arms. So I just rotated those again and just left them for a little bit longer, and then I got back into stitching. So I was stitching back on Ocean Pearl. So I was stitching on that, and then a couple of hours or so later I went in and brought the last bits in, and I was just checking them and just, yeah, put them in the dryer to finish off for about half an hour. So yeah, I did that. Then it was pet feeding time, so I sorted them out, took Ted for his walk. Is there another one of those? No, there isn't. But yeah, it was kind of lucky that I did bring the last bits of washing in, because when I was taking Ted for his walk, it did start to rain a little bit. It was just the light stuff. It wasn't really much, but yeah, it was a good job I brought the washing in. So I need to get that one back out because I've missed one. Are you going to give me one? Yes. So I've missed that one in there. So next I want the number 4. That one. Lovely, lovely light blue. So then for tea we had dippy egg. So yeah, we had the soft boiled eggs and toast, the soldiers, dippy egg and soldiers. So we had that for tea, and then in the evening when I came up here I was getting ready for Disney Dollhouse and looking through the magazine and seeing what there is to do. I try not to look until the day till we get to that issue, but it was another light. So yeah, it was the second light that we'd done, even though the sticky label said 3, because we've done room 2 and room 3 for the lights, but we haven't done the first room yet. We haven't been given the ceiling for that one as yet, so that will be number 1. So we did number 2 last week, and this week was number 3. So we did the light fitting for that room for the Disney Dollhouse. So it was quite a quick issue. So yeah, that was Disney Dollhouse, and I was chatting a little bit with Chris afterwards, and then we got off because there was another live stream after us that we wanted to go and watch, and it was Horlicks with the tank He's building the tank over on his channel, so yeah, we wanted to go over and watch that and support him. So yeah, we came off, and then afterwards then I went straight to bed and I was watching some YouTube in bed. So yeah, that was Monday. So then Tuesday I woke up about 9:30, and yeah, had my coffee, and then I was straight into stitching. So again, I was stitching on Ocean Pearl. So yeah, I was doing that, and then for lunch had a corned beef sandwich with some cucumber and mayonnaise and some Pringles. So yeah, had that for lunch. Then in the afternoon I was stitching on Ocean Pearl, and then I was getting ready to feed the pets and walk Ted, but then yeah, Oliver came to help me, our youngest. He came to help me feed the pets, and he said I'll take Ted for his walk. So yeah, he went and did that, so I got back to stitching. So yeah, I was stitching on Ocean Pearl for a little bit, I think till tea time. So for tea we had pie, potato poppers with gravy. So yeah, we had that for tea, and that was really nice. Really enjoyed that. I haven't had potato poppers in a while. The little potato balls they're called. And then in the evening when I came up here, I carried on stitching a little bit on Ocean Pearl before I went into StreamYard, because I was helping on 2 live streams. I do the chat, so I was helping Crafty Chris. Oh no, don't like that. That one's not got a proper backing on, so I'll take that off. Yeah, I was helping Crafty Chris with her Eddie Stobart, and then I went to help Geordie Dave and Dano with the Titanic. So yeah, I was doing chat for both of those. And then when I came off then, I was watching a bit of YouTube in bed. Then yeah, so watching a bit of YouTube in bed. So then yeah, I went off to sleep. Then on to Wednesday. So let me turn the page. So Wednesday I woke up at about 8:30, and then I heard the front door, so jumped up, looked out the window, and Mark and Jack were just going off to town. So yeah, they went off to town, so then I just carried on what I was doing, got dressed, went downstairs, finished my coffee. Then our youngest got up, so it was just me and Oliver and the animals at home. Them 2 had gone off to town. So yeah, I was just, I don't think, oh yes I did stitch a little bit. I didn't think I'd done any stitching on Wednesday because I was just sort of sat around waiting for them to come home, but yeah, I did stitch a little bit on Ocean Pearl. Then let me just sort this out, get it right back in the right pot. No, that must have come from somewhere else because I haven't done that colour yet. So just put those two to the side. There we go. Put those two to the side, and then we're going to open a new section. So we're going to get into some of the ladybug, into the ladybird. So we'll get this one done. This number 2, this gorgeous number 1, this gorgeous red. Look at that, how sparkly. So yeah, I was stitching on Ocean Pearl, and then at about 11ish Mark phoned and said we're in a taxi on the way home. So I said, right, okay, we'll come out to the roadside and help bring the shopping in. So yeah, me and Oliver went and did that. We brought it all in, sorted it out, put it away. So yeah, we did that on Wednesday. And then for lunch, what do we have for lunch? Corned beef again. So yeah, corned beef, cucumber and mayonnaise sandwiches for lunch. So yeah, we had that. Then in the afternoon I had some recordings to do. I had been sent a gift from Peter Webster, so I wanted to get that recorded to show you guys what I had been gifted. And then I had an unbagging for another company that had been in contact with me. So yeah, I wanted to get that recorded as well. So yeah, I did an unbagging for them. So then yeah, I was just getting them edited, and yeah, did the first one, set it editing while I recorded the next one. So then when the first one I finished editing, I uploaded that to YouTube private, and then I set the second one editing. So then yeah, I went back downstairs and was just seeing what was to do and to get organised. I think either Oliver had already started feeding the pets or it just got to feeding time, I can't remember, but yeah, it's pet feeding time, Ted walking time, so got that done. Then for tea we had some baguettes. Mark had brought home the half-baked baguettes, so yeah, while the pets were being sorted he put those in the oven to finish. and then lifted them out to cool, because yeah, obviously we're having them for tea. So yeah, he was sorting out the filling and chopping up some salad to go in them, and yeah, everything like that. So for tea, like I said, it was the baguettes, and Mark had brought home prawns in seafood sauce. So we had that with salad in the baguettes. Oh, no, didn't pick one up that time. So yeah, we had that for tea, and then after tea in the evening when I came up here, I was finishing off sorting out the videos. So I was sorting out the thumbnails and description boxes and scheduling them for when I wanted them to go up on the channel. So yeah, you guys will have seen those at some point this week. They've both aired on my channel. So if you've missed them, then go and have a look. Go find them. So yeah, after I'd done that, then I got set up for what I wanted to craft in the Wednesday Crafters Zoom, and I decided to kit up this painting, this diamond painting. So I was kitting it up in the Crafters Zoom. So it's any craft, whatever you're working on. Yeah, so I kitted this up while I was in the Wednesday Crafters Zoom, so I was doing that. And then when I came off, then when I went to bed, I was watching YouTube in bed. So yeah, I was doing that. And then on to Thursday. So Thursday I woke up at 10 o'clock. So yeah, getting a little bit later as the week goes on. First started at 9, then 9:30, now 10. So yeah, getting a little bit later as the week goes on. But never mind. Never mind. So Thursday morning, got up, had my coffee. There was some more washing that needed to be checked on. So Mark had already had it on, and he was yeah, he'd already had the washing on and already pegged it out. So yeah, needed to go and check on that. And then I was stitching on Ocean Pearl. So as I've previously said, just trying to finish part 1. So yeah, I was doing that. Then for lunch it was corned beef again. Yeah. So I had that for lunch. Getting a real frog in my throat today. I don't know what's going on. Let me stop and have a drink. There we go, that's a little bit better. So yeah, where did I get to? So yeah, lunch, corned beef again. Then in the afternoon I had another recording that had come in the post that morning. So it was the Needle Minder of the Month Club from Don't Step on Your Needle. So yeah, we were told that the theme was frogs, or frog theme. So yeah, I couldn't wait to receive it and get it open. So yeah, I recorded that on Thursday afternoon, set it editing, went back downstairs. It was pet feeding time. Walked Ted, so did that. Got back and Mark said it's microwave meals for tea. So yeah, there's a little bit of time before tea. So I got back to stitching Ocean Pearl, because we like to have tea at about 4 o'clock. So it got to about 3:30, 20 to 4, something like that. I said, right, I'm gonna start tea. We're having chips with curry sauce, but it was a microwave meal, so it was just all in one tray, and you just, yeah, microwave. So Mark said, right, I'll do some pita breads with it. Just give me a shout when you've nearly done. So yeah, with the microwave meals, when I'm doing 2, I'll split the time in half, so then they'll hopefully cook equally. So when the last one went in for the last 4 or 5 minutes or so, I shouted him to come and do the pita breads. So then tea was ready for 4 o'clock. So yeah, we sat and had tea, and then after tea in the evening, when I came up here, then I was in another Zoom, in the workers Zoom, and I was bobbinating some threads that Mark got me. He got me a pack from Amazon of 100 threads. So yeah, I thought I'll get them done and out the way instead of leaving them and doing them later. I'll get them done now. So I was doing that. Maybe I should have waited and then I could have got Ocean Pearl finished, but never mind. I'll get there, there's no rush. So yeah, I was bobbinating on Thursday in the workers Zoom. So yeah, I was doing that. So then after I came out of Zoom, then I went straight to bed and I was watching YouTube. So then on to Friday. So yeah, on to Friday. I got up about 10:30, had my coffee, and yeah, what were I doing? So while I was having my coffee, Mark said he was going for his bath, so he went and did that. And then when I finished my coffee, I came upstairs myself because Friday is bedding and bath day. So while he was finishing up in the bathroom, so I'm just gonna do the bed, give you time to get finished, and then I will get in the bath myself once you have done. So yeah, did that. So yeah, bedding and bath. So then when I'd done, then I took all of the washing downstairs, the bedding and what I'd used, clothes and stuff in from the bath. So I took that all down, put it in the washing machine. There wasn't quite a full load, but Mark said, well, the boys won't get home till later, so we may as well get it in the machine now, and you know, if it stays nice enough, we can get it pegged out at least for an hour or so. So yeah, did that, pegged it out. Then for lunch it was corned beef, so had that for lunch. And then in the afternoon I was recording my floss tube, so I recorded and did that for you guys. So then I set it editing. I know I keep calling it editing, but I don't edit my videos. I don't, you know, snip and clip bits out. I just put an intro on the beginning and an outro on the end. So that's the only editing I do. My videos are as they are. They're not snipped and clipped and heavily edited. I just do the intro, the outro, and that's it. So they're just as they are. So yeah, so after I'd set that editing, then I went downstairs and it was pet feeding time and Ted walking time, so got that done. Then for tea we had a tin of beans and sausages on toast. So yeah, me and Mark had that for our tea, beans and sausages on toast. Then after tea, when I came up here, I then finished off the description box and the thumbnail for floss tube and released it for you guys to see. Oops. So no, I didn't release it, did I? No, I scheduled it, because then after I'd done that, then I went into did I? Yes, I went into Zoom. We started a new project. It's the Heaven and Earth Designs mini evergreen. It's the lady in the hat. It's called mini evergreen. Somebody Butler is the original artwork. I can't remember. Amanda Butler, yeah, that's the one. Is it Amanda? No? Yes, it is, yes. Yeah. So, yeah, Heaven and Earth design. It's only a mini, so, yeah. Not too big, but big enough. Yeah, I couldn't be stitching some of these bigger monster projects. No, no, no. The mini is fine for me. So, yeah. So we started at that in Zoom on Friday. I think it was just over 200 stitches I'd done. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, just over 200 stitches. But stitching it on 18 count. So yeah, while I was in Zoom, I said, right, I think I'm going to have to change projects because I think I can feel my eyes sort of fuzzing a bit, and I don't want to mess it up with it being my first Heaven and Earth design. Yeah, I don't want to be messing something like that up, putting the wrong colour in and whatever, and then having to frog that out, because that, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that on a Heaven and Earth. No, no, no. So I was stitching on Stitch Witch for a little bit in Zoom after that, and then when I came off Zoom, got into bed, and I was watching a little bit of YouTube. So yeah, watching a little bit of YouTube. So then, excuse me, so then on to Saturday. Saturday we didn't need to go to town or anything, so yeah, had a weekend at home. So Saturday morning is usually cleaning, so I got on with cleaning the bathroom and getting that done. So I was doing that, and then I think the boys had a couple of more jobs left to do. I think Jack needed to get the guinea pig cage done, and then Oliver needed to vac and mop the kitchen floor after that had been done. So yeah, we said to the boys, right, once your jobs have been done, if the mopping can be waited on, we will have lunch, and then it can be mopped afterwards. So yeah, the boys got on with their jobs, and then we were having lunch. So lunch we had tuna mayo. Yeah, we all had tuna mayo. So we did up a tin, and then yeah, we all had a tuna mayonnaise sandwich. So I had that for lunch with some crisps. So I'm just putting some more wax in my pen. Now it doesn't want to stay. Make sure. There we go. Sorry, I've just sorted out wax in my pen. There we go. Right, so yeah. Right, where was I? Yeah. Yeah. Tuna mayo sandwiches for lunch, and then, excuse me, I was playing on my phone a little bit and in and out checking my washing and getting it folded, and so yeah, sorting out washing. Yeah, in between playing on my phone and things like that. So then it got to tea time and we were having baguettes, and we had Mark had managed to pick up some sliced chicken breast when he was in town last time. So yeah, chicken breast salad baguettes. So we had that for tea yesterday, being Saturday. So then in the evening, when I came up here, I decided that I wanted to finish getting bobbinated. So I decided I was going to put on a show that I had been wanting to watch for a while. It's called The Bay, and it's on ITVX, our regular TV stations. We have it's channel 3, I think it's called ITV, and yeah, you can get a streaming version of that channel. You can watch, you know, things that are on the channel, you can watch it live, sort of from the TV, or it's mainly for a catch-up service, so it's called ITVX. And yeah, I thought I'll watch one, see what it's like, and then I will go into Zoom. Well, I'm afraid to say that that did not happen. I kind of got sucked in. I had to keep watching to see what happened. I wanted to know the conclusion of the story. So The Bay is like a police program, but yeah, I ended up watching the first series, season 1, so the first series, and there was 6 episodes, and yeah, it just got more and more intriguing, so I just kept watching the episodes, and I watched all 6 episodes of season 1 of The Bay, and oh my goodness me. So yeah, the first season is about teenage twins that have gone missing, so a boy and a girl. They've gone missing, and wow, like I said, the things that were coming out, the twists and the turns, yeah, I just had to keep watching to find out what happened. And then in sort of, I think it was the last 2 episodes, things started to make sense, and you know, the evidence that they kept finding and what they found out from interviewing and chatting with people, and things started to click together, and yeah, it all made sense, and it was a really good first season. There is 6 seasons, I think, all with 6 episodes. So yeah, I've watched season 1 and I think that's just its own story. So I'm not sure what's going to come up in season 2. But yeah, it's the same cast, the same sort of police officers, and I think of the CID. I'm not too sure, but that first season was very good, very, very good. So I really enjoyed that. But yeah, I got suckered in, so yeah, I'm sorry I didn't come into Zoom, but I just had to keep watching to find out what happened. Yeah. So that's what I ended up doing with myself last night. I think I was still watching the last episode when Mark came to bed at about 11 o'clock, and he said, yeah, you're alright, you'll just keep, I'll just get myself into bed, and yeah, he says, you're alright, so. But yeah, it was a very, very good story, so can't wait to see what's going to come up in season 2. But yeah, I did really enjoy having that TV time, because I haven't really got stuck into a program for a long time. Years ago I used to enjoy watching police programs. I really enjoyed watching The Bill, and then when I was younger, well, sort of in my teenage years, I was watching reruns of like London's Burning, and I liked watching Casualty and Holby City, and yeah, I enjoy getting into a really good series. But yeah, The Bear was very, very good. Really enjoyed that, so I think at least 1 or 2 Saturdays a month I'm just going to take for TV time, to be able to watch, The Bay, and see what else is on ITV, ITVX. I think they advertised another series. Is it called Innocent? So yeah, I want to check that out as well. But yeah, over the month they does tend to be, there'll be the diamond painting weekend, or any craft weekend. Then there'll be the cross stitch weekend. So I think those other 2 weekends I'm gonna take for TV time, me time, to watch something I enjoy. But yeah, I'm not gonna miss out on the diamond painting, crafting Zoom, and then the cross stitch Zoom. I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm definitely be going into those. But yeah, the other 2 weekends, unless there's a new start or something going on one weekend. But yeah, I think I'm just going to take that TV time and yeah, get back into something again. So, right, next. I keep going off on tangents, guys, I'm sorry. But yeah, so on to today then, being Sunday. So got up this morning at about 10:30, and Mark was just going for his bath. So I went downstairs, had my coffee. After I'd had my coffee, I did a little bit of washing up that was in the sink, and yeah, Mark had just got out the bath. Well, he'd just come out of the bathroom, should I say. So I said, right, I'm going to go for my bath. He said, right, I'm going to go down and start getting prepped for Sunday dinner. So had my bath, went downstairs. He said, right, I'm gonna get it on. I'm gonna start cooking it, because we were having a fajita kit. It was really nice. So it was he did chicken and peppers with the spices, and then he'd got some tortillas in a dish. He said, right, it comes with this, I can't remember what he called it. Was it a tomato? Oh, salsa. He said, yeah, it comes with things to do the tortillas, tortilla chips even. So he said, yeah, I'm gonna get it done in this big dish, big glass dish. He said, you put the salsa on, you sprinkle some cheese on, you put it in the oven and just let it melt. So yeah, it was chicken with peppers, and then we obviously had the tortilla wraps. There was the chips, and then there was the chicken, and we've never actually had one of the proper fajita kits. You know, Mark's fried chicken in spices and stuff before, and we've had it with wraps and salad, but we've never had one of the fajita kits with the packets, the seasoning packets. So it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. And he said he managed to pick it up at the freezer shop for a couple of quid. Yeah, couple of quid. What am I talking about? A couple of quid. Whereas normally in our regular supermarket, you're talking about £4 for one of these kits. And he said he picked it up for £2. So yeah, half price. So he said he picked one up, we'll give it a try. Said they had the one that we had, and then he said there was a spicy version, like a chili version. He said, I thought, yeah, some people might not quite like that, because our eldest doesn't really like spicy food. I think as much as he will go is sweet and sour. He doesn't like spice. So for example, he'll eat a chicken korma, but he won't do any other type of curry. So yeah, we have to be careful when we're buying things like that it's not too spicy and full of chilies, and yeah, so we have to be careful. But yeah, we really enjoyed that for Sunday dinner. So then afterwards we had a coffee, and we had ice cream for dessert. We had some strawberry cones. They were called strawberry eaten mess, because they had the crumbled meringue on the top. Yeah, the crumbled bits of meringue on the top of the cones. The strawberry and the ice cream, and so that was really nice as well. So then we were getting tidied up and sorted, and I made my coffee, and then I came up here to record. So yeah, that is pretty much the week caught up. So put these last, put some more in here. So my plan for the rest of today is my new start. So yeah, I'll be working on my long dog sampler, the crossword. So yeah, while this is editing and uploading, I need to mark out my fabric. I need to find the center, and then from the center out, then I can measure all the sides and find the corners, so then I can work out where I'm going to start. So can't remember if it was last weekend or this most recent floss tube which I decided the colours. So let me just turn that down so I'm not blinding you, and then I can show you which one I am going to be starting. Let me find my pictures and I can show you, and then try to explain what colours I'm going to do. So try and find it. There we go. So this is the long dog sampler that I'm going to be starting. So this is crossword. So all of this background, the animals and all the motifs is going to be purple. So that's going to be 550. And then the squares, the outline of the squares is going to be 604, which is a pink. And then the letters inside the box is going to be a variegated pink. Oops, that one, yeah. It's going to be a variegated pink. So different kinds of pink going into very, very light, almost white. So I've taken inspiration from a peppermint purple black work that I did when I very first started stitching from a pattern, so from a countered cross stitch rather than a stamped, you know, the printed onto the material. So from reading a pattern. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing black work at the time and took inspiration from the company name, Peppermint Purple. So I googled peppermint floss and it came out with pinks, different like variegated specialty threads, and so yeah, I chose a pink and a purple for that black work stitch along. It was when they was doing the squares and the rectangles, you know, they did the long pieces. I really enjoyed that, and I really did enjoy the colours together. So I again have taken inspiration from that, and I wanted to do those colours again. So the background is going to be the purple, the squares are going to be the pink, and then the letters are going to be the variegated pink. So, but yeah, I need to sort out my fabric and yeah, like I said, find out the centre. But I am also waiting on the acrostic, the 24 hours of cross stitch, 24 hours of cross stitch acrostic. So I am waiting for the word to drop, and I keep keeping an eye on it, because last month the acrostic was dropped at 1:54 GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, and it is currently 2:38 and it's not been dropped yet. Yeah, it does get dropped at different times, but it just depends when she gets round to posting it. So yeah, I do I'm keeping an eye on the group because I need to know the acrostic for my video tomorrow. I need at least an hour to try and work out what I'm going to stitch for each of the letters. So yeah, I need to work that out before I can do my video tomorrow, my stitchy planner video. The whip go numbers have already been dropped, 23 and 25. So I'm going to be working on my Shannon Christine, so which is Hello Spring, and then I think the other one was one of my random lists, so I think that may be Coffee Sampler, I don't know. Yeah, so Hello Spring and the Coffee Sampler will be the first couple of weeks. Well, no, tomorrow I'm going to be doing the mental health care May for Candy at the 614 Stitcher. Yeah, she does the mental health care May, so for the month of May. So yeah, I need to post what I'm going to be working on over on Instagram, and yeah, try and work out or tag her in it. So I need to do that as well. But yeah, so yeah, so that is everything for today, guys. So I'm gonna let you go. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and have a good bank holiday tomorrow if you're in the UK. So no work, no school tomorrow. Well, for most, I don't think there'll be work. But yeah, bank holiday Monday tomorrow. So yeah, have a safe bank holiday. Have a great rest of your weekend. And yeah, if you're back to work tomorrow, then yeah, just be safe. So yeah, like I said, that is everything for today. So remember, guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye, guys.